What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today we once again renew our win streak. This is only going to be win streak number 1, whereas the last one was 0. So we're at 1 win. Hopefully this time things go a little bit better. You know what? I'm not going to run it entirely back, but I'm going to run back the Mage. I'm not going to take Rising Tide. I'm going to take Mage and Water. I don't like that the win streak went out on Mage. I don't think Mage is bad. I think Mage is good. And Mage deserves better representation than what it got, so... Don't like Meteor Strike much either, but we'll take it. It's definitely one of its weaker abilities. To say... well, I was about to say the least. Meteors aren't that bad. They're not very good until you get... skill casting speed. So something like Mana Tech 3 could be very nice for us on this run. Or just like Arachna scaling with our skill cooldown and attack speed would be nice. Also, as you just saw there, I casted the meteors and it didn't go through. It has the same exact problem that Siege Shot has on the Hunter. The Hunter. Where if you cast a skill and you're in the casting animation and you swap out to something else, it eats your input. So you get nothing, which is very annoying. That should not be a thing as often as it is. I don't think most people have that problem though, because I don't think everyone swaps as much as I do, but like, it's annoying more than anything. Not too bad of a start, honestly. I don't like seeing Brawler that early, but you know what? It's fine. Also, don't think I'm going to be running Omens back unless it's a very good Omen. I think I'm going to play it safer on this win streak. Also, I gave myself a rule. If I'm having, like, in real life, like, blockages, I guess I could say, that are making me not play as well as I normally would, I'm going to not record or, like, do something else. I'm not going to throw my win streak away the same way I did last time, which I'm not even exclusively blaming, because if you watch that episode where the win streak lost, I was talking the whole time about how I didn't have a lot of time to record that day. I'm not blaming it entirely on that, but it certainly impaired my decision making. See, there's an Omen here. Probably not going to take it. We'll see what it is. Yeah, that's a hard pass. The worst Omen in the game. By far. Like, literally 0 redeeming qualities. Make it easy on me, why don't you? But if that was like, I don't know, like... I would even consider taking something like the Brawl Omen, because I kind of want to see how that thing feels these days, because Brawl is actually a very good inscription in Skul now. So I'm just curious, because the item was never bad. The real problem with old Brawl Omen was Brawl itself was a terrible inscription. But that's not the true anymore. It's changed. Things are Brawl 2 is very good, so I don't know. If it was something like that, I would take it. I think I've learned my lesson about branches of destruction, and frankly, if I had to really predict, also sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses in real life. If I had to really predict how the Brawl Omen performs now, it's still an Omen, so my prediction would be it's not very good, but maybe I'll be surprised. Don't know what I'm looking for, but I'll know it when I see it. It's one of those deals. There it is. I mean, come on. That's easy. Like, that's a no-brainer. It also frees up me having to buy a pedestal, which I normally buy a treasure pedestal here. Could buy a Brawl pedestal. I'm quite the fan of Brawl. Buy Brawl, but I think I'm not going to do that. I'll buy the Hate Stone, though. Hate Stone's solid, especially with Revenge being, like, probably one of the best inscriptions in the game now. I mean, things have changed a lot for Brawl. Though, really honest, like I've said this before, maybe not as much as I think, at least. My prediction is Revenge was always good, and we just slept on it. Because, like, it was only 50% before, but, like, 50% is pretty freaking good. Like, 75% is obviously better, so it's, like, certainly, it got a pretty big buff, but, like, healing 50% after you take a hit, still pretty, or it's, like, deal damage. Actually, I'll read Revenge in a second. I'm just going to let him pop off, honestly. Pop off, King. His ult is, like, very not scary, especially in, like, the, like, first fights. His ult can get kind of nasty if you have, like, a bunch of adventurers on the field that you're trying to deal with at the same time, but on its own, it's nothing. Give me your legendary. If you give me your legendary, I'll scream. Thank you for not giving me your legendary. It's Ignite. I'm gonna take a Liweasel. I almost never take this. Maybe foolishly so. I'm not. No, I don't know. I think Liweasel is actually probably pretty good. It's fine. It'll make my dashes interesting though, and that's fun, right? Sometime, you know, despite this being the win streak in serious time, you know, it's not like taking Liweasel really hurts me at all, and nothing else there was interesting. So why not Liweasel? To that I say, sure, Liweasel, welcome aboard. Maybe we'll do some dash shenanigans. Probably won't, but maybe we will. There's always that what if. Also, very nice seeing her, a harpy. What could this be? Dash shenanigans? Not gonna take it though. Sadly, I don't think this works with Liweasel in the way you'd like it to. We can try. Maybe it does. Does it? I don't... I am actually... Oh, it is! Oh, wait a second. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Hang on. I don't... Okay, Liweasel, I'm trying to compliment you here. Stop sending me into the brambles, please. That's actually really cool that... I need to, like, triple take it, I guess. But, yeah, I am 95.5% certain that that's working. Which is very interesting. I didn't think it did. Now we can maybe take actual chase shenanigans. I don't know if that's the way I should build this serious run. It's like, this doesn't even work with tackle dashers, for instance. Let's look up here. That's not worth taking. Oh yeah, I also said I'd read revenge. After getting hit by an enemy, take revenge by attacking. Yes. Alright, keep going. Come on, that's revenge. It's common. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna leave it up there. We'll be back for that. I'm also gonna heal. Oh my god, it's animetized 100 years. Never mind, no I'm not. Can't make me buy that shit. It's like if I wanted the discolored dark quartz, I would just buy it here, frankly. I don't think I do. Going. This is better. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll take the bone shards. Pretty annoying, though. That was a pretty dang bad shot, but they can't all be winners. What's my stats? Very bad. Hope this item room's good. That actually, yes, I would say that's official confirmation that it works. Everything was just too hectic before for me to actually like get a really good read if that was working or not. I don't know if that's like good enough to build my run around, especially like a serious run where I'm win streaking. But like, I guess you guys can tinker around with it. And maybe I do end up going, who knows? Maybe we'll find items that convince me that I'll take that. Items that convince me that building around that is like a solid choice, you know? Don't know what I would have to find. I'm trying to think. Like Stigma Balls is already a pretty big one. I guess Mane of the Beast King would be interesting. We'd build like, God, that's such a. Is that good? I don't know if that's. I'm not convinced that that's good. Is all I'll say. Yeah, we'll leave that there. I guess I will be upgrading my Mage. Really, if I'm gonna. Stigma Leg and Water Skull certainly make more sense together. I don't know. I'll probably upgrade the Mage, though, because that's the one I really want to commit to. Liweasel's doing decent work. It's like not the worst, I suppose. It could be much worse. You know? Yeah, it could be. There's a world where this build is significantly worse. And that world is without... Actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's not working. I'm like fairly certain at this point it's not. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. I thought maybe for a second it was my tackle dash. No, okay, it's working. It's working. You can see Stigma Leg proccing. It's that pink mist or whatever. How unbelievably odd. Why isn't the stigma leg mark going away? Hang on, let me not dash. Maybe I need to read stigma leg. Leave a mark on enemy. On the first enemy you collide with. Yeah, it doesn't have to deal damage. You cannot mark a second target while the first mark remains on someone. That's so weird. Like, why is that stuck there? Is it glitched? It might be glitched. I'm fairly certain it's glitched. I think it's supposed to be staying there for as long as it is. How unbelievably odd. But it's not proccing anymore, as you can see. Like the sphere isn't like the little glowing sphere thing isn't, which means no, it appears to work. Yeah, okay. Final confirmation. It's now 100% confirmed that it works with Liweasel. Like, no more ambiguity in my mind. It does, which is cool. But it's odd, man. I don't think it'd work with Mane of the Beast King though. I think Liweasel, it doesn't require you to deal dash damage to this doesn't require you to deal dash damage. Oh, what? Dashing or... Oh! Okay, Stigma Leg doesn't work at all the way I thought. This is the Haxa Just Read challenge. It's happening right here in front of us. Like, just dashing at all. It doesn't have to deal damage. Okay, now I know. Alright, well, Stigma Leg is actually significantly better than I thought it was. Okay, that's probably... I might take World Tree Seed here, actually. It's a really good opportunity to take it. Sure, why not? Get the... You always gotta do it in the order that I did it, though, if you want to get your max value. If you have missing HP, that is. Always grab it and then grab the heal from Yiggy, if you're gonna do that. Anyway, you guys know the drill. We're trying hard, so we're gonna take the try-hard abilities. And I'm actually gonna float here, because I'm not convinced about Go-Getter just yet. But, I don't know. You're gonna see me start with Weakness Exposure and Collection Desire a lot during this challenge. Because it's just the best way to start. The devs, if they wanted it to be more even keeled, they'll have to nerf both of those. Not one, both. Because like if they nerf Collection Desire, I take Weakness Exposure every time. If they nerf Weakness Exposure, that just makes Collection Desire more valuable. Like it's kind of fucked up how much more powerful that these dark abilities are than everything else. Oh, okay, I should have tossed my fireball there. Unfortunate. We lost some money. You hate to see it. Now that's an omen, so I'm not getting tripped up. I'm not taking the omen, even though that's an interesting one. I don't think we're doing rapidity things. For a moment, my brain was like, ooh, rapidity omen. Now that could be fun, but nope. It's climbing time. Nothing else matters. Win no matter what. That's all that we can do today. Winning is everything. If not first, you're last. Gotta get something to get this run off the ground, though. That's... Actually, you know what? I will take that. Let's try and build some spirits, maybe. Who knows? Take that for sure. Stigma Leg. I mean, we have duel, or... Yeah, we do have duel. Never mind. Stigma Leg can stay. We have Artifact 3, so perhaps Hate Stone can go. Oh, there's Gnome. I almost missed him. God, I do not like this spirit that much. I'm gonna keep it real. This is my least favorite one, but I'll still take him. And I'll buy Treasure on the Pedestal. If I can afford it now. I can. I was not expecting to be able to afford it now. Treasure, please. Thank you. Take some skull rooms. You thought you had me there, Brawler. Nasty trick you did there. But I'm too wily for you. You can't get me. Now that I'm happy I know how Stigma Balls works now, honestly. Sometimes it behooves me to read. Sometimes I gotta remember. Reading is important, okay? Very rare statement you'll hear from me, but you know, I'd be much more comfortable in my ignorance, never reading anything, but occasionally I should. Now I will have no questions ever about stigma balls, which is actually a pretty good item. Someone was telling me it's like the magic version of gunpowder sword, which I highly doubt. But I haven't really gotten to use it since it got buffed in 1.7.3. It has too much of a cooldown on it to be the magic version of gunpowder sword, but I'm sure it's a solid item. Like, the problem with gunpowder sword is it had, apparently, according to my nitpicking chat, my nitpicking Twitch chat, which shouts to my nitpicking Twitch chat, it does technically have a cooldown, but it's like a minuscule cooldown. Like, it doesn't, the cooldown exists, maybe, but it doesn't register in its stats. So it's like, it's there, but it's like almost nothing. So the cooldown is, by all, you know, purposes, limited to your crit rate. Is this where? No, I mean, that's a fucking Swanee, guys. And look what it's next to. This is where we say goodbye to Liweasel. Now that I know I don't need it. Sorry, Liweasel fans. It's not a bad quintessence, though. And I'm not going to upgrade my Water Skull just yet. I'm holding out for a hero. AKA a Legendary Skull. And now we can do this. Yep. I sure do love Swanee. She's kind of great. I don't even got to think about this side of the room. Now I just got to deal with these fools. Oh. Oh, that must have been, people used to, or sometimes I'll occasionally get comments asking me why I don't break the gold bars. They may not look like they do, but I promise you, they auto-break between room transitions. The only thing in the game that does not auto-break between room transitions is urns of bones. So, like, if you have treasure and you get an urn, or if you're in one of those extra special rooms like the stealth minigame or the foolish and large chest and an urn pops out, you better break that or you're not going to get your bone shards, because it's literally the only thing that does not auto-break. It's really stupid and annoying that that's how it works, but that is how it works. The devs should fix it, but they won't. They won't. I'm not going to get baited by that succubus. I have Swanee on my team, okay? That's all I need. There it is. There's our fella. There's our other fella. I could pretty much always go for having invisible knife. Although, I should be looking for spirits, and I actually will look for spirits. Invisible knife can take a hike for this episode. I'm sorry, but it just makes sense. Excuse me. We'll be fine without it. Although our run would have certainly been, would have liked to have had it, but we don't need it. You're not getting away with my money this time. We've kind of fixed our run. Act 1, we were pretty low damage percent. Going to the Leonia sisters, we're above average. With only room to grow thanks to all the things we have on us. Oh, I should have considered that. And whoops. Fuck. I actually wanted that. Well, that's why you occasionally take your time in your decision making, guys. We are not getting this. I might, yes, I will be able to get it. And I will. Regret it. Regret everything. One of the worst items, not the worst item in the entire game. There it is. Could have been a dupe of it too. That would have been funny. Pass. We made money, I believe. So either way, it wasn't a bad thing to open that. All right, Leonia sisters. I'm actually not that scared. Maybe for not the best reasons. Maybe I should be more scared, but I'm not. I'm ready. What do you got today, ladies? Let's Swanee him. Get Swaneed. The Swanee actually almost missed the second sister, but he got her. Okay, I'm being a fucking idiot. Hang on. Alright, now I'm scared. Let me take this more seriously. This is what I'm talking about when I say the cast time. It's bad. We need Arachne skill cooldown, basically. It's very important. I'm not super concerned about my reassembly just yet, but... And frankly, it's not... like, it's certainly worse on freaking the meteor attack. It's still bad on the... I really should not be using... Okay, I did... that's not good. I should not be using my meteors. This is bad. This is not what I want to see. I can do this, though. Just respect her. Always respect the sisters. Generally, I respect them more than this, even. Ugh, disgusting. I will never not hate that. Swanee, do your thing. Thank you. Okay, just be prepared to jump out the way. Okay, good. Oh, come on, man. Where was my dash? That's unfortunate. We'll just have to take last resistance. God, that's just the worst. I hate the sisters. I mean, it's really my own fault for using Swanee on the first sister instead of making sure I lower her HP and get an easy phase 2, so I just wasn't thinking very well. Unfortunate, but the run's not over. It's not even close to over. Things could turn out just fine, and they probably will. Oop. Fortress. Pass. Okay, we have that now. Definitely would trade, wouldn't trade the this reassembly to have that, but, and it's not, it was either or situation. This is a really bad Leonia chest, frankly. It's not great. This is maybe worth grabbing. I just don't see how I fit it, which is the problem. Not with fairy tale shenanigans also. I think what I'll do is I'll break a unique for this. Like, I was thinking about maybe getting max HP, but break a unique, get some money. Grab last resistance, and I think I'm going to chill for now. It's probably going to be a go-getter run, especially if I go the Oberon route, but we're not necessarily going the Oberon route. We're going whichever route the wind blows me towards. I'm definitely not committing to... I couldn't even if I wanted to, but I'm not committing to water just yet. Basic rarity water will function just fine for what we need to do. Okay, I just need to respect every single Mecha Golem, which... There's one. Don't let him launch another missile if I can avoid it. Alright. Not bad. Keep my distance as well. Mage does a lot of damage, but like he does have those fundamental issues that have never been addressed. He's slow as molasses. Take an item room, or I mean skull room. The doi. Don't like this none. At least he ain't disaster. And this guy ain't exactly what we'd call mobile, so it could be worse. That Fulgent playing to my strengths here, keeping me a little safer. There's a Frieza here who's going to get Swaneed like there's no tomorrow. Didn't kill him, though. I didn't expect it to. Nice. Good Act 1, Part 1, Part 1. Now we just need to get a good Act 1, Part 2. Post-shop. If there's no spirits in here, I may pivot from spirits. Well, the game has chosen a path for me, and it ain't spirits. So I don't have much of a choice for now. I think I'll take Brawl, actually. I quite enjoy Brawl, and I guess it gives me more time to get spirits. the game is not giving me much of a choice. It's taking my my decision making away, taking my autonomy away from me, I should say. Nice. Okay, there's disaster. I knew you'd show up eventually. You never cannot show up. You always got to show up at some point during a run. We'd have too much fun without you. Thank you, Swanee. He was about to launch his missiles. Can't have that. We got the money room. Nice little easy room for me to make maybe the adventurers more easy. If we can get them next, that'd be nice. It's no more extra rooms. What do we got? We got the adventurers and also a skull. Maybe I should have pivoted. I'm not against water skull for the record. I just wish I would have grabbed that DP. That would have been a fun skull to have along for the ride. Especially because they both Mage and Dark Paladin are like good mana Tech 3 skulls. So like that would have been a nice little thing to build towards. Really should be respecting the ninja here. Oh man, this is bad. This is a nasty set of adventures. No, no cleric, but that ain't always necessarily a good thing, because now we're fighting all these hyper offensive adventurers at once. Oh come on! Oh come on! I pushed Swanee, it didn't do anything. Okay, it's better to push it now though, so honestly, thanks for saving me, Swanee. Swanee knew I pushed it at the wrong time and was just trying to do me a solid! God damn it! Oh, I hate not having a cushion for this upcoming Chimera. God, this sucks. Definitely don't. God, man, can I? Actually, maybe this ain't so bad, actually. Is it better than Water Skull, I guess is the question. I don't, nah, you know, I don't, nah. I'm gonna stick to Water Skull. Petrify Gargoyle is nice, but Water Skull with Brawl and Waves is very, very, very nice. We even got Dive too, which is like Petrify but better. I'm not that scared of the, I mean, I am scared for the run safety because not having a cushion during Chimera fight is never fun, but it is not over. I cannot believe that I don't have iframes coming out of that attack. We just need to get out of this act and then we can get another last resistance and things will be fine. Like, really, I think the conclusion I just come to every time I play Mage is while he's very powerful and he can pop the fuck off, he's slow. And that is hard to overcome. Slowness is not great. Any skull that has issues with, like, you know, casting speed and attacking speed and add concentration on top of that is going to struggle. Like, it's just how the game is. Alright, not bad. Well, we're not out yet, but got a missile coming after me. There we go. Get away from that. I'm pretty sure that would have hit me had I stood there, so. Like, that can reach you further than you would expect. Common, get out of here. Commons be gone. Like, we're this late in the run. Where are these commons at? Why? It's about time I swap off of spirits, I believe. To keep Brawl, I think I'll do this. I'll leave that there, just in case we have a spirit here. Yeah, the spirits just ain't happening. It ain't happening. Very unfortunate, but sometimes the game does this. I think I'm gonna buy the Misfortune box. Okay. Well, sometimes you get burnt. In fact, a lot of the time you get burnt when you buy boxes. They ain't great. How did that Dark Elite get over there? I might have to go over here. How did this get over here? Did anyone see that? He must have just got launched. Not by Swanee, though. He was over here before Swanee. Maybe Brawl launched him over here. It's kind of interesting. Someone will let me know in the comments. I didn't see it happen. We're probably... I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, this has been a low roll door situation, so I think we're not going to be too far off from getting to Chimera. The sooner I can get to Chimera, the better for a run like this, because I just need to get my last resistance back. That is a disaster. Okay, I'm glad I looked. We don't fuck with disasters around here. Okay, I was literally standing right in the disaster pool. Couldn't see it because of all the auras on the ground. And we got both of our legendaries, which is nice. I was hoping that would happen. Going into Act 4, feeling pretty strong. Well, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not in Act 4 yet. Anything can happen. What's my collection desire is pretty weak too. Missing a lot of inscriptions. We don't even have Fairy Tale anymore. Where are my items? Keep in mind I have 2 pedestals. How are my inscriptions this? I just have a bunch of ones. I guess there's a few items I could get rid of. If like, either I gotta find some items to build my inscriptions better, or I gotta get rid of some things, because collection desire damage is very important to have, and as you can see, our damage since Act 2 has fallen off a bit. I can do this actually. She melts to the meteors, so this is like one of the bosses where it definitely makes sense to use your meteors more than other skills, because like she's big enough to get hit by all 3 of their hitboxes. And that probably shortened our fight by a fuck ton. It's like simply just using meteors. But for now, we'll use our fireballs, because they do a lot of damage themselves as well. They're very good. It's a very good skill. One of my favorite of the Mage's skills. Alright, give me something good here. I need something nice. It's not what I was looking for. This is damage percent, which could be worth it. It's mana tech as well, and I do want to build towards that, so I'll do this, I think. If you hear my nephew crying in the background, I apologize. I might have to step in a minute. Pause the recording for just a second. It won't take long, but he's not having a good time. This could actually, this is probably solid. We'll see about, I don't know. Go-Getter and that are similar, right? I'm pretty sure Go-Getter is also 45, if not 40. I'm pretty sure it's 45. Go-Getter, Go-Getter, because we got Brawl on this. Go-Getter, Go-Getter. Okay. I'm going to upgrade this to Legendary, but we don't have any Arachno scaling yet. I scale this first. We have a lot of scaling we have to do, which is bad. Because my damage percent is, oh god, it's so bad. Oh god, this is not good. We got a lot we got to do before we get to the adventure, and also we have to pray that the adventure isn't someone scary. There's a lot of adventures I don't want to see. My saving grace is that I have Lake of the Spirit, which can allow me to spawn waves. So even if it's something like Archer or Thief, I can just kill them with Brawl waves. Nice. I might use this ability swapper, actually. I'm going to use it once. I want to get rid of my meteors. These things are very dangerous to have until we can arachnoscale, yeah. Alright, that's significantly better. These are probably the 2 best mage abilities. Now we aren't stuck in place as long. We weren't going to be stuck in place as long at the end anyway, but in the meantime, we need to get through these rooms. It's very important that I'm, like, dexterous, you know? I have movement, so I don't die waiting to get powerful at the end of the game. Because, like, by the end, the meteors would be better, but, like, that is a long ways off, and this will be better for now. Also, I'm doing the thing I always warn you guys not to do. That's only a plate armor. We need to go up here and deal with these guys. If you're ever doing this room, I would recommend you come up here before you deal with the enemies down there, because these guys will summon orbs at you from down there, and it can do a lot of damage to you, and it can do like sneak damage to you, basically. Just gotta be aware that these guys are higher priority. Been getting good bone shard luck so far. Sorry for adjusting my headset there. Really should mute when I do that. Okay, Swanee's probably gonna miss. Oh no, it hit, thank God. Okay. Thank you, Swanee. This guy is one of the contributing factors to my last win streak dying. I remember specifically. It was this Demon Hunter Dark Elite that fucked me over a lot, so. He's dead. Definitely gotta treat that guy with respect. Pretty much no matter what his prefix is. Demon Hunters are scary on a good day. When they're Dark Elites, they're even scarier, so. Okay, that's good. Take those bone shards. No money. What's this? Heritage? Pfft. It's not horrible. It's a way to get Heritage 3. I guess I'll take it over this. Now we have Heritage 3, which means Swanee's stronger. But keep in mind, she's still... like, Heritage 3 is not that good. It's a pretty bad inscription. It's unfortunate. For some reason... oh, well, let's read it together, actually. Essence cooldown increased by 45%. That's good. Damage dealt to enemies is amplified by 25% for 3 seconds upon using an essence. That's bad. Cooldown 20 seconds? That's worse. Why is the cooldown 20 seconds? It's only 25% amp, bro. Like, why did the devs not want Quints to be good? Like, just, I don't know. One thing I wish it would be, like, I would be fine with it, but the problem is, it like gatekeeps quintessences that could be used for like niche situations like Phantom or Steel Golem. Any quintessence that has less than 20 seconds of cooldown could actually be used pretty interestingly in to like keep your amp up, and it could even still just be 25% amp, and that would be like interesting. It would at least be cool. It should probably be like 30 or 35, but whatever. 25%. You know what? Fine, but just let me spam the amp with like low cooldown quintessences, which are pretty niche already. Like most of the low cooldown quints aren't used that much. It would just be a cool way to bring more use to items that don't get used a lot, and the devs for some reason didn't take that opportunity and just made like a weak inscription for some reason, like when they didn't have to. There was interesting things that could have been done with it. Okay, I'm sorry, I was about to say, whoever, I don't remember who in my comments told me that gunpowder or like Stigma Balls is like magic gunpowder. It is not like magic gunpowder. It's not bad for the record, but it ain't magic gunpowder. Even on like the, I guess Pikeman could maybe make it deal a pretty good hefty chunk of damage, but you have to be able to run based around swapping before it becomes truly like crazy good. Like as it stands, it's just like a means to duel, and also I don't know, it's solid damage. Like it ain't nothing bad. Okay, thanks for making my chances worse at the very end. I think this is the adventure. If I wasn't seeing things, it is. Just please don't be the... Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. The game will hear me and then force it. Oh, wait. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, God. I just heard the noise in my brain. This is actually probably a good result. We now have a super easy way of hitting her, though, I guess, so it could be better. Where am I? Dude, why does that happen? Like, why? Why? Okay, hang on. The fucking tree in the foreground is so stupid. Okay. I think I'm fine now, but... I have to go into full concentration mode. No! Dude! Ugh. I have to keep in mind that I don't have last resistance. I have to heal after this fight, basically. Okay. That sucks, man. That's so much of my bone shards that I've gained that I wanted to put towards skill cooldown and attack speed. That have to be used towards fucking healing. Well, because, like, I don't have last resistance, so I'm especially scared. I'll do this. Man, we could have been at 9. I want to play this next part of the game well, so we don't have to do that after John. This guy hasn't even appeared in yet. The big guy. There he is. Get out of here. There's still a demon hunter as well. Gotta remember that. It's over here. Not bad. Oh, come on. I dashed. I swear to God, I dashed. Alright. That went well for a first room out of the adventurers. Just give me a lot of bone shards on the way out so I can get my Arachna skill cooldown and speed up. God, we don't have any damage either. Just all around, not a great situation. It's not like this is a run that has like an extra like thing going on in it that makes my lack of damage percent make up for itself. Like we don't have crit percent or anything. We don't really have an alternative strategy to make like no damage percent an acceptable thing. It's going to be a tough hero fight. Okay, we saw the remaining one. At the end, the odds of getting a nat legendary here are pretty high. A unique is, I think, just about guaranteed. If not actually guaranteed. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe a dupe. Come on, it could happen. That'd be psychotic if it had happened. I would have been confused about what to do. I mean, it certainly would have turned into a dupe, but... Sorry, I'm kind of focused here. This next shop has to be big, I feel. God damn it. Fuck off. Being juggled. Maybe diving there wasn't the best idea. Alright, we have 108. So we can max our skill cooldown. Even do this. Yeah, I'll do that. We got... I did not mean to buy that, but I guess it's fine. I have a lot of use for bone shards. I don't have a ton of use for money. Like, just raw damage scaling would... Oh, God, he woke up. Oh, fuck off, man. Fulgent Dawn fucking me over. God, I'm so sick of Fulgent Dawn fucking me over. It's like... God, the Dark Mirror gave it so many situations where it's like it just wakes up an enemy that you don't want to be woken up. And it gets you, like, damage unnecessarily taken. What's my damage? 590? Fuck. Come on, man. Just give me... There's nothing here. Nat Legendary, please. Come on. Okay. Ah! We're fine. One shot? Yes, thank you. Don't want to deal with those fools. Okay, we're at Joan. This is a decent HP to be entering Joan. I'd like more, but I'll have to make do. And we didn't get in that legendary, but a unique is good too, I guess. I'll be happy with that. I have to be happy with it because it's what happened. I'm hoping this will be fine. I'm scared though. I'm actually very scared of this Joan fight. I need something good from her chest. I don't even think I have a wisdom. I don't. God, dude, we have nothing on like getting like I don't know, another mana suppressor. Or even like the Joan items. If I get like Archbishop Scriptures, I'd take that. That would be nice. Put this right here. If I just punch this, even though it's not dealing damage, I'm summoning water, which is nice. Water is going to melt everything. Okay, how'd that... my tippy toe must have touched it. You'll love to see it. Make sure I can go into my awaken mode here. I'm going to try and kill her quickly. As long as she doesn't move from here, I should have a pretty quick kill. Okay, I'll swap there. We got her pretty far down. I think that's good enough, honestly. Insta-kill both those guys. Okay, that's fine. I know very precisely how to dodge those. Like, you might be thinking, oh god, Haxa, you need to move. But no, that's like a perfect spot to stand. They have like very narrow hitbox for some reason. Alright, Joan, come on down here, please. Thank you. Use an easy attack. That's what I'm talking about. Seems like this Joan is just about over. This might hit her. It did. Alright, good. Could have gone, you know, if it just ended, I don't know, like 5 seconds earlier, it would have been better, but who cares? There's the scriptures. Definitely take the scriptures. Probably get rid of this. I don't need Heritage 3. Is there anything better to get rid of? Not really. That'll do just fine. And I'm getting the collection desire value regardless, so it's like, I'll take it. Oh yeah, I don't have take the last resistance. Float 10. Nine of these went to last resistance, by the way. Don't think I need to remind my audience of that, but I will. How far can I get into my damage? I'm just gonna buy food. I can afford food, so yeah. Alright. I'll do, I guess. Not ideal, but what are you gonna do? We at least made it to the hero, but I'd like my win streak to continue, so I'm going to probably go into pretty hyper-focused mode when I'm fighting him. It's not the best food item we could have gotten. Well, we're just completely spent. God, we didn't even get... God, Christ almighty. Here's my kit. It's honestly not that good, but I think it's good enough. As long as I play well. This is definitely not free win territory, as I like to say. It's far from it. But it doesn't mean it's lost territory. It's just hard-fought victory territory. This run is fucking... This run is something else. It's not been kind to me, but not every Skul run is going to be kind to you. And that's part of the DM10 challenge. It's meant to be a challenge for a reason. Or like the win streaking challenge, I mean. If it was free, it wouldn't be impressive. Now Brawl pretty much loses most of its value. It's good in rooms. And it's not bad against... Also, we're going to lose our fucking shield too. Man, that's so stupid. Why is this food item so jank? I barely healed. Okay, I gotta focus, guys. Come on, let me swap. Oh, fuck, I used the wrong one. Used to that being on the second skill key. Go in the air, thank you. Oh no, I pushed it too early. It missed. Fuck! I do not like that that doesn't have iframes coming out. I never noticed that until now. Gonna have to be more precise with my timing on it. Alright. That went fine for a phase 1. I think it went well enough to where I can still pull this off. I just have to play well. Which was kind of the case regardless, so. Come on, go into phase 2. Yes! Fuck. Okay. We have dive, though. No point in activating Awaken mode. Awaken mode is very dangerous in this fight. I would recommend avoiding using it a lot of the time. Be ready for his Siphon, which comes after this. Oh, he got me. Oh, fuck. That's so bad. That's so bad. Siphon's coming. Come on, man. Thankfully, he didn't summon the meatball here. We just have to get out of this quickly when he's done with this, and hopefully we can. We have dive here to avoid damage. There's the meatball. It's gone. Be ready for a grab. There it is. Now comes a normal attack. Oh god, I thought he was tackling at me. And now comes the siphon, but I want to kill him before he siphons. Whoo! Let's go! That one was scary. I always love scary hero fights. Whew! He thought, dude. And I thought for a second there too, but the win streak continues on. We're at 2 now. Fuck the hero. God, this run stunk. PU. This run stunk. But we got through it. That's what I like to see, man. Let's go home. Whew! Just glad that the win streak isn't ending at 1 again. So maybe this will be a real one. Mage out of the way, water out of the way. Water out of the way is a strange statement because water's great. Mage out of the way, maybe I'm a little more glad about that one. He's hard to use. Powerful, don't get me wrong. Mage is powerful. And I get why people enjoy playing him, but he's slow as molasses and very hard to use. But if you get a run going with Mage and it pops off, it can really, really pop off. Max damage for... Oh, that would be Swanee. And that's actually low damage for Swanee. It just goes to show how weak this run was. Swanee can do way more than that. Withered Hand was probably a pretty good pick. 3 last resistances. Man. This run. I feel like if this run was on stream, I'd lose there. Because I would be too distracted by my Twitch chat. So I'm glad I did this one off screen. Or off stream, I should say. What was this clone stamp again? It was, oh yeah, Heritage. Really weird clone stamp, but we won by 30 HP, right? So maybe this actually saved me. Maybe clone stamp was the difference maker here because it gives you 30 HP. Swanee was nice to have. Sadly, I never got to really capitalize on this. I took this to build towards mana tech, but like low rolling the doors meant we had no resources basically the whole run. So we were just kind of fighting for our lives out there. I don't think I ever changed my treasure pedestal, which isn't that big of a deal. It's collection desire value, but it could have been better spent on something else. Never really got any good items, honestly. This run was starved for pretty much everything except for... We got Fulgent Dawn, which is nice, but like Fulgent Dawn itself doesn't make a run. Just overall low roll. Certainly wouldn't have had Stigma Balls along for the whole journey if I had opportunities to get away from it. This is something I don't think I've talked about yet, though I may have actually in my Twitch video, but this is actually a really good item now, I think. It got buffed directly in the last update. It got 5% damage and also got like its cooldown lowered. The 5% damage is nice and all. The cooldown lowering is actually kind of just sneaky, really fucking good because its cooldown was way too big before. And now I think it's 4 seconds. But really what makes this item good these days is Brawl is good these days. So you can take this item and just buy Brawl on a pedestal, and honestly, it's well spent. Like, Brawl makes rooms very simple. So I would not sleep on the Bone of Madness if I were you anymore. I would try it out. Obviously, this run wasn't, like, insane or nothing, but, like, if this was on a better run, it would have truly popped off. And I'm pretty sure my last Rapidity run had the Bone Omen, or the Bone of Madness. And also, you know what I will say contributed a lot is getting this at the last second. I'm glad this showed up. This is kind of like very much what this run needed. Just a little bit of extra push in the damage department. And I enjoyed myself despite the stress, but like that pop off at the end was very real. I love it when a hero fight is hard and it goes well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it and felt my energy there. Like, God, the win streak continues on. 2 wins now. We'll see what happens next time I stream. Hopefully we get another big one going. 9 was the record last time, so I'd like to push far beyond that. Far beyond that. Now that I'm not taking omens, we shouldn't be as big of a deal. I'm going to stick to my no omen pledge, unless, of course, it's like the mutant omen or something, you know? Whatever. Everyone knows the extremely good omens, and most people know the mediocre ones, so I think I'm done here. Good episode. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.